I just felt like it was often a runaway train. It would start, the matter would be in, it would be set to go, and the clocks would start. And there wouldn't be an idea of where we were going with it or how far it was going to go. And the client was often treated as not really having ownership of their dispute. Now, my experience was that most of our clients knew far more about their matter than we as lawyers did at the outset. They could tell us things that were invaluable to what their objectives were in terms of the case and even the factual scenarios surrounding the case. So it felt like clients became very disempowered quickly in the process. And these are often very successful people in their own right who are somewhat intimidated by a process that really should be theirs. And in that environment, there wasn't much thought on the lawyer's part about how the financial impact, let alone the emotional impact of this litigation would affect the client. And that's why I felt it would be really important to start a matter with the client's objectives in mind very clearly and set it out strategically and stick to a plan. But in some ways, the system didn't allow that. In terms of gathering the legal intelligence that's needed in order to advise the client of their options, it's a process that we at Aptum take incredibly seriously because it basically underpins how the advice is going to be framed and how the matter, if it goes ahead, will be run. So that initial meeting is really about understanding the client, who they are, what they're about, what their issue is, what their concerns are, and most importantly, what they want out of this. And often what a client wants, yeah, sure, there's the legal side of things, but there are a lot of non-legal aspects, and you need to take a very holistic view of the client in order to deliver the best possible outcome for them. It's not just about the law. It's really important, and we're so lucky at Aptum to have lawyers that get this, that when you're sitting down with a client, they're a person who has a myriad of objectives and grievances in relation to the matter that they've come to see you about. You need to be, the calm presence in the choppy waters for the client. You don't need to be dragged into their emotional turmoil, and that is how you can add the most value.